What the hell was that?
It sounded like a plane crash.
That was the reaction on the part of...
Yo, close to you!
Come to us, come to us. Come to us. Come to us. Hey, Beth, what is that? Somebody hit the World Trade Center or the...
It's a trade
Yes,
center.
the World Trade Center.
Center.
There's a fire on the upper floors.
It was just an explosion.
Okay, so I heard a massive... I'm not exactly sure what it is right now. I'm gonna go watch the news. I'm gonna put this on a tripod and go watch the news. Okay.
This just in, you are looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center. CNN Center right now is just beginning to work on this story, obviously calling our sources and trying to figure out exactly what happened, but clearly something relatively devastating happening this morning there on the south end of the island of Manhattan. That is, once again, a picture of one of the towers of the World Trade Center.
When you can see these pictures, it's obviously something devastating has happened. And again, unconfirmed report that a plane has crashed into one of the towers there. We are efforting more information on this subject as it becomes available to you.
It's 8:52 here in New York. I'm Bryant Gumbel. We understand that there has been a plane crash on the southern tip of Manhattan. You're looking at the World Trade Center. We understand that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center. We don't know anything more than that. We don't know if it was a commercial aircraft. We don't know if it was a private aircraft. We have no idea how many were on board or what the extent of the injuries are right now.
Crashed? Jim, just a few moments ago, something believed to be a plane crashed into the South Tower of the World Trade Center. I just saw flames inside. You can see the smoke coming out of the tower. We have no idea what it was. It was a tremendous boom just a few moments ago. You can hear around me emergency vehicles heading towards the scene. Now, this could have been an aircraft, or it could have been something internal. It appears to be something coming from the outside due to the nature of the opening on about the 100th floor of the South Tower of the World Trade Center. Police vehicles and fire vehicles are zipping by me here. We just have no idea. So to the south of the tower, we see some particles, also some gray smoke. Now the smoke coming out of the opening appears to be black smoke. This would indicate things are burning inside. We have no idea of what happened, but we did hear what sounded like an aircraft, and then a tremendous boom. Now, I don't know whether we can confirm that was an aircraft or not. David, what did you hear? What would you say you heard? This is our cameraman, Dave Stolick.
Incredible explosion. Very, very loud.
How about you, hon?
It sounded like a bomb.
Well, it could be. It could be something internal as well. There are pieces of the superstructure of the World Trade Center sticking out, but a lot going in. As I say, this appears to be about the 100th floor of the South Tower of the World Trade Center. I hope we can get some further information from the newsroom up there, Jim.
Ollie, I'm just told also that our transmitter, which is on top of the World Trade Center, also took a hit. So we were briefly affected up here. One's memory has to go back to the another terrorist attack. One would hope it is not this time, but if it were a plane that crashed into the side of the building, you would imagine that there would be something on the ground that would be visible. So
that's true, Jim. I cannot see the ground from here. You'll recall back in, I believe it was 1945, when a U.S. Air Force plane crashed into about the 70th or 80th floor of the Empire State Building during a foggy night. The skies here, as you can see, are perfectly clear. So I'm starting to lean to the idea that perhaps this, whatever happened here, came from the inside.
What would you be the most wonderful guest? Would you please stand and recognize the President of the United States?
Good morning. Hi. Good morning. How are you? I'd also like you to meet the Secretary of Education and the Lieutenant Governor of Florida. We met, didn't we? Good to meet you all. Hi.
And this is Mrs. Daniels.
Hi, Ms. Daniels. How are you? Great to meet everybody.
Eric?
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing? Eric?
Good to meet you all. That's good. You okay? That's good. Well, sit down, please. Thank you for standing up. Good to meet you all. Really exciting for me to be here. I want to thank Ms. Daniels for being a teacher. I want to thank Wynn for being a principal. I want to thank you all for practicing reading so much. Really, it's really important.
No. No. Read this word the fast way. Get ready. At. Yes, at. Read this word the fast way. Get ready. A. Yes, eight. Get ready to read all the words on this page without making a mistake. Read this word the fast way. Get ready. Mad. Yes, mad. Get ready. Cat. Yes, cat. Get ready. Can. Yes, can. Get ready. Can. Yes, can. Get ready to read these words the fast way. Get ready. Pain. Yes, pain. Boys and girls, you're going to read these words again. Remember what you say when there's an E at the end of the word. Get ready. Cane. Yes, cane. Get ready. Can. Yes, can. Get ready. May. Yes, may. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Okay, get ready to read the words on this page without making a mistake. Everybody, tell me what this part of the word says.
So it apparently went right through the. We're looking at a live picture of the building right now, Jim, and What would you say that would be about the 90th floor or so?
Yeah, I can't tell if it went right through, but certainly debris was shot out the other side of the building.
Did you hear anything when it took place? Did you hear the crash?
Yes, I did. In terms of anything beforehand, though, no. I mean, I couldn't tell if the plane was in distress or anything like that, but certainly when it hit, there was a large explosion, and again, you had smoke and debris coming out the other side as well.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. Been talking to Jim Friedel, eyewitness who witnessed the crash from Hoboken. Thank you, Jim, very much for giving us what you saw and heard. Again, just a few minutes ago, apparently a large plane, according to that eyewitness, Jim Friedel, vantage point from Hoboken, that as you look at the picture from our chopper now arriving at the scene, Jim Friedel in Hoboken said it appeared to bank sharply and smash directly, perhaps purposefully, into, oh my goodness,
Oh, God.
there's another one. Oh my goodness, there's another one.
This seems to be on purpose.
Oh my goodness, now it's obvious, I think, that there's a second plane just crashed into the World Trade Center. I think we have a terrorist act of proportions that we cannot begin to imagine at this juncture.
Oh my God.
My goodness. A second plane now has crashed into the other tower of the World Trade Center. Obviously, suicide, terrorist attack on the World Trade Center. What we have been fearing.
Chopper 5. Anybody on?
What we have been fearing for the longest time here apparently has come to pass. A disastrous terrorist attack on the World Trade Center. Both towers, planes smashing into each one.
Wow!
Oh, Mike, stop. Stop. Mike, stop, please.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Mike, stop. Stop, Mike. Tak před chvílou jsme to kamerovali a dvojičky byly v pohodě, teď už hoří.
No jak se může dostat, asi, že se může dostat.
Ty vole.
Vrtulník tam. Ty vole.
Mike, out, je? Neuvěřitelné, dvojičky hoří. Já to mám na kameře. Já to mám natočené. Mike! Hej, já to mám natočený. Jo. Hey.
Did they say what's going on? Two planes just crashed. Two big ones.
cannot believe it.
What the?
Oh my God.
Où ça? Où ça? Ah ouais. As-tu vu ça? On rêve-tu ou quoi?
But it's a major disaster. There are people killed there, people trapped.
And whatever fell down also is, you ever been down there the debris could
It's an international tourist place. Lots of people. There's not a plane coming down.
Holy
you see?
Shit, what the fuck is wrong with that?
Boom!
Oh man, what the fuck's going on?
Wow!
Oh shit!
Wow! Do you see this aircraft? I've got it all.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, that's terrorist shit, bro.
That is it. This is terrorist.
That's terrorist.
This is terrorist. Shoo! You saw that plane went in through?
Oh my God, bro! I'm scared to be up here.
Somebody hijacked the plane and...
Both of them, right?
Wow! Did you see this? Unbelievable.
It's coming down. It's tumbling.
Wow!
Holy shit.
I just was at the wedding last week there on the upper floor.
Really?
Oh my God! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who is this? Is it another airplane? Okay, I was watching CNN and then it looked like another airplane. But it looks like now it's the other tower that's burning up. It's the other building. I think another airplane crashed into it. I feel like we're under siege. The other tower is now on fire, the other World Trade Center.
Go, gotta move back. Come on, come on.
begun? I don't know. Let's just get back. Get back. You with me, John?
They just think there's going to be another explosion. Frank?
There might be another plane coming.
Move it! Come on! Move it back up!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a difficult moment for America. I unfortunately will be going back to Washington after my remarks. Secretary of Rod Page and Lieutenant Governor will take the podium and discuss education. I do want to thank the folks here at Booker Elementary School for their hospitality. Today we've had a national tragedy. Two airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country. I have spoken to the Vice President, to the Governor of New York, to the Director of the FBI, and have ordered that the full resources of the federal government go to help the victims and their families and to conduct a full-scale investigation to hunt down and to find those folks who committed this act. Terrorism against our nation will not stand. And now, if you join me in a moment of silence. May God bless the victims, their families, and America. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're looking at a live picture from Washington, and there is smoke pouring out of the Pentagon. It would appear that there has been another major explosion, this one in the nation's capital. You are looking at a scene of apparent blast aftermath. There is smoke in the air over the Pentagon. We don't know whether this is the result of a bomb or whether it is yet another aircraft that has targeted a symbol of the United States power, but there is smoke pouring out of the Pentagon. This is coming at 9:43 Eastern Time. The president right now is on his way back from Florida. He had gone there for an educational event. In a brief remarks, he said this was an apparent terrorist attack on our country. We do have a couple of reports, one from AP, one from Reuters, reporting that an American Airlines plane was hijacked, that a United Airlines plane was hijacked, supposedly one of those two planes hijacked out of Boston. At this point, the Pentagon, the White House, the Capitol, and the Treasury have been evacuated in Washington. In New York, all airports, tunnels, and bridges have been closed, and in Chicago, the Sears Tower has been evacuated. We understand now there has been a secondary explosion on Tower 2. With that, we will leave you and turn it over to Dan Rather.
giant jumbo jet crash very intentionally into the air.
Everything's going to be so kind of.
And the Pentagon was.
I think I'm just going to the subways.
So right at 9 o'clock when people are at work.
It's quiet.
Yeah, it was like the first one was at like 10 to 9.
Yeah, the phone was.
Yeah, I walked by. I was walking by. They both hit. Something's coming out. Something's coming out.
See that? Oh my God! The whole building just Yep. Yeah, all top color.
I don't know.
God! Oh my God! Look at that explosion!
All eyes look towards the sky. It was the most surreal scene I have ever seen. I cannot describe what took place. The building literally, just like as if it was in slow motion.
Look at all that explosion going up the whole downtown.
Sending up a humongous cloud filled with debris.
Is that going to come this way?
Started running from lower Manhattan.
That's good.
Take two. Take 2 and 2, 1. This is as close as we can get to the base of the World Trade Center. You can see the firemen assembled here, the police officers, FBI agents, and you can see the two towers. A huge explosion now raining debris on all of us. We better get out of the way!
Smoke billowing from the scene. There's a lot of confusion. The Defense Protective Service, which is the police force here in the Pentagon, has been urging people to get out of the building and move away from the scene so they can handle the emergency situation. Again, it appears that an aircraft of some sort did hit the side of the Pentagon, the west front, which faces sort of toward the cemetery. So apparently there are a lot of Army officers that were there. And so I think it's just a huge explosion that you see, a billowing smoke rising. And I'll tell you that I can't see that second tower, but there was a cascade of sparks and fire, and now it looks almost like a mushroom cloud. This explosion is huge.
Oh my God, something else blew up.
This is the second of the two towers hit. And I cannot see behind that smoke, obviously, as you can either. The first tower in front has not changed. And we see this extraordinarily and frightening scene behind us.
Oh my God.
The second tower, now just in case you...
Get my back, get my back, get my back, get my back. Keep moving. Duck it. Anthony, you okay? Yeah.
Situation that started bad just gets worse and worse and worse. The World Trade Center.
Was that 2 or 1? Oh, both.
You got
Anthony, watch me.
I thought it was the third plane though. No, the third plane. The whole top came off. The whole top came off.
And then the smoke.
of a sudden I seen the smoke fall. I was like, I was standing next to the lieutenant, and I couldn't. All of a sudden I couldn't see him. We were under the truck. The top came off.
I'm taking better than death insurance.
And the fire door on 76 was locked.
Anthony, let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm ready, man.
Jason, this is yours.
Get off the alley. Look at this shit, man. Can you believe this shit?
No.
You got a cell phone. Oh, God.
Anybody need some water? I expected 8x10 glossy. I know. Where are we even going?
We got to get you to the medical station so you can get your eyes cleaned out and I can go back.
Where's the medical station?
100 feet ahead. Everybody go straight. This ambulance is about 100 feet ahead.
Watch the building to the left, to the back of those two buildings. This is just a few minutes ago. We don't know if something happened, another explosion, or if the building was so weakened it just collapsed. But we have one of our producers on the phone, and I didn't get the name, so why don't we just go ahead? You there?
Yeah, this is Rose R.C. calling from New York.
Rove, tell me what you know.
Just a few minutes ago, we saw there's a portion of the building where the first plane struck that seemed to be buckling inside itself, almost as if the top of the building was going to fall. Shortly after that, two people, it's hard to tell whether they were being pushed or they physically approached themselves the sort of river side of the building, it would be the west side of the building, and appeared to jump from the top floors, just under where you're seeing the smoke and fire.
That is extraordinary. The South Tower, the World Trade Center, has collapsed. Again, tell me, how long ago was it that you saw this?
This must have been about 5 minutes ago, and prior to that, you could see heads popping out of windows right beneath where that big gaping hole is. So there appeared to be people alive right below where the crash point was, and were trying to find some way out of there. And just as the thing started to buckle, you saw them plummeting from that top floor.
Right, and perhaps this is stating the obvious. We apologize for that, but obviously people were already at work here at the Trade Center when this happened.
"10:03 a.m. Flight 93 crashes at 583 miles per hour due to fighting in the cockpit, 80 miles southeast of Pittsburgh in Somerset County, Pennsylvania. Later reports indicate that passengers had learned about the World Trade Center and Pentagon crashes on cell phones, and at least 3 were planning on resisting the hijackers. The resistance was confirmed by Flight 93's cockpit voice recording, on which the hijackers are heard making their decision to down the plane before the passengers succeed in breaching the cockpit door. The intended target of Flight 93 is thought to be either the U.S. Capitol building or the White House in Washington, D.C. The crash of Flight 93 also signified the end of the attacks, as all of the hijackers were now dead and all of the hijacked planes were destroyed.
Incomprehensible mayhem. A lot of people were breaking down and crying. The fire continues to burn. I can see the flames through the thick smoke.
Yeah.
Now people are gathering in large groups. In fact, in one corner, I saw a group of people actually holding hands and praying. As I stand on the Manhattan Bridge, which is closed, it is open to pedestrian traffic. Some people are walking across, but there's just no way for them to. As I look at it, something is, I can't. It looks like that the building is going. Is that the building going down? Is that the second building of the World Trade Center going down?
Yes, that is the second tower. That is the second tower.
It's a huge plume of smoke that came out of the middle of the building, and then the building just disappeared into the smoke.
That is the second building that has gone down. It came out like a plume of smoke, like a banana unpeeling. Plumes of smoke coming out, and then absolutely nothing. And now where there were 2 those two huge towers, there is now nothing.
It was pandemonium.
Absolutely unbelievable morning.
People began screaming. The building began crumbling, and what we saw on the street was nothing short of what you would see in a nuclear winter.
Clearly, we're in the middle of the worst ever act of terrorism directed at the United States on domestic soil. The Democratic Front for the Liberation of Palestine is claiming responsibility for today's bombings.
What?
However, Fox News cautions that the Israeli government sources believe Osama bin Laden is in fact responsible.
The North Tower. Oh my God, there it goes! Get in, here comes the cloud. The cloud is coming.
Keep going,
go, get inside. It's gonna jump right over this building. It's gonna jump over the building.
Shut this
Here it
fucking
comes.
door.
It's
Shut
gonna
this
jump
door.
right over this
Shut
building.
this door.
Get in here, Marty.
Estamos en el sótano de un edificio, no sabemos en cuál.
Yeah.
Get us out of here.
Come on, guys, back stay out.
Get out.
Let's see what opens up here. Get out.
Bye.
Oh, shit. Roll, Jason, roll.
What you doing there, man?
Okay, I roll on the whole fucking thing.
Get out! Come on,
The second tower is damn. Okay, we gotta get ahead of that cloud of smoke.
Vámonos! Vámonos! Vámonos, vámonos! Get out! Some shooting. Double time! They broke it down this time! They broke it down! They broke it down, literally! Oh my God!
Was that just the force of the heat crumbling the building, or was that a bomb?
Center, we heard a big bang, and then we saw smoke coming out, and everybody started running out, and we saw the plane on the other side of the building, and there was smoke everywhere, and people are jumping out the windows. Over there, they're jumping out the windows, I guess because they're trying to save themselves. I don't know. And I don't know, everybody just doesn't know where to go. They won't everything is blocked off. You can't even, they're telling us to get out, but there's nowhere to go. And then I heard that another plane hit, and if you go over by there, you can see the people jumping out the window. They're jumping out the window right now. Oh my God.
man, thank you.
That is one of the witnesses to these extraordinary events this morning here in New York. Again, and I know that for many of you, you've heard this a lot, but I think it's important as people join us as they do in moments like this. They are coming in all the time, that there have been attacks in 2 American cities, New York and in Washington. The trade centers here in New York have been hit by airplanes. In Washington, there is a large fire at the Pentagon. The Pentagon has been evacuated. And there's, you can see, perhaps the second tower, the front tower, the top portion of which is collapsing. Good Lord. There are no words. You can see large pieces of the building falling. You can see the smoke rising. You can see a portion of the side of the building now just being covered on the right side as I look at it, covered in smoke. This is just a horrific scene and a horrific moment. The president, who is in Florida today, is en route back to the White House. He took off a short time ago. The White House itself has been evacuated on the basis of what the Secret Service says was a credible threat on the mansion itself. We believe now that we can say that portions of both towers of the World Trade Center have collapsed. Whether there were second explosions, that is to say explosions other than the planes hitting them, that caused this to happen, we cannot tell you. Rose Arce, one of our CNN producers, is on the phone. Rose, what do you got?
I'm about a block away, and there were several people that were hanging out the windows right below where the plane crashed, when suddenly you saw the top of the building start to shake, and people began leaping from the windows in the north side of the building. You saw 2 people at first plummet, and then a third one, and then the entire top of the building just blew up, and splinters of debris are falling on the street. Where I'm right now, there's a thick plume of smoke, and you can see crowds of people, including emergency service workers and police officers, running from the scene, screaming, and there's a school nearby where there were kids in the schoolyard. That has been emptied out, and they're running up the street now, too. The whole sort of the neighborhood, I'd say several blocks up, is covered by this almost powdery smoke, little tiny pieces of building you can see just floating in the wind around it. It's almost as if like a huge cloud had kind of enveloped that part of lower Manhattan.
It is just one of those awful moments that you need to look at for a minute or two to absorb exactly what has happened. That is one of the witnesses to these extraordinary events this morning here in New York. Again, and I know that for many of you, you've heard this a lot, but I think it's important as people join us as they do in moments like this. They are coming in all the time, that there have been attacks in 2 American cities, New York and in Washington. The trade centers here in New York have been hit by airplanes. In Washington, there is a large fire at the Pentagon. The Pentagon has been evacuated. There are no words. You can see large pieces of the building falling. You can see the smoke rising. You can see a portion of the side of the building now just being covered on the right side as I look at it, covered in smoke. This is just a horrific scene and a horrific moment. The president, who is in Florida today, is en route back to the White House. He took off a short time ago. The White House itself has been evacuated on the basis of what the Secret Service says was a credible
threat on the mansion itself.
They got past the defenses in Pentagon. What kind of technology they have to do that? Either they got the same technology or better.